Hello everybody! Thank you for tuning in to Virtual AIDS Walk this year. It's a beautiful day outside, but I don't need to tell you that because you've already been outside walking your 5Ks, right? We're all in the honor system here, and I totally did my 5K this morning. Yep, I walked it. Okay, you're right. Look, I didn't do my 5K this morning. After quarantine, the only 5K I'm achieving is how many calories I eat in a day. I was wondering if I could do like an Uber for my 5K. Is that cheating, you know? But I've had some strange Ubers recently. The other day, I had an Uber driver who, while he was driving me, he was playing Pokemon Go. And this wasn't a 12-year-old child. No, this was a full-grown adult. And he was doing terribly because the only thing I saw him catch was a 1-star rating. Yeah. And I had another Uber this one time where the driver was unlike anyone I'd had before because he had a perfect 5-star rating. Not that 4.91 stuff, you know? So I get in his car and I'm just like, oh, this better be the ride of my life or else I'll give you 4 stars. He didn't laugh either. But as we were going, I thought about it and I was like, that's really impressive because the public is tough. So I asked him, I was like, hey man, what's your secret? And he says, well, did I pick you up from your house? And I said, yeah, that was my home. He said, cool, well, I know where you live. 5 stars, please. Yeah, that got dark. At least he said please though, right? When it comes to raising money to help the fight against HIV, there is one foundation who ignites the community in the center of the Southwest with a greater than 1 in 10 chance of creating ripples in Phoenix. And that, of course, is the Aunt Ritas Foundation. And by the way, if you didn't pick up on all those references, you're probably straight. Aunt Ritas has many different opportunities for us to donate throughout the year. Red Brunch, AIDS Walk, Red as the Night, and of course, Love Aunt Ritas. AIDS Walk is for those of us who are more outdoorsy. Red as the Night is for those who want to dress up and pretend they're in Las Vegas by spending way too much money on drinks. And then there's Red Brunch for those of us who just want to have mimosas in a ballroom. Red Brunch is definitely more my speed, because if you want to take my money, give me a mimosa. And if you make it a grapefruit mimosa, I will hand you my credit card and give you 24 hours before I call my bank and report it stolen. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Who is this person standing before me? Because this program has featured Congressman Greg Stanton, Phoenix Mayor Kate Gallego, and now Patrick Aiken? Who is Patrick Aiken? Wait, isn't that the person who lost to Ruben Studdard all those years ago on American Idol? Well, I would love to tell you more about me, but this is not the time. We're supposed to be talking about Aunt Ritas and AIDS Walk, not about the comedy show that I host on the first and third Wednesday of the month at Cobalt in Central Phoenix, starting at 7:30 p.m., featuring a lot of local talented comedians. I even asked Aunt Ritas, hey, can I plug this event on my website? And they said, you have a website? And I said, I do. I tried to get patrickaiken.com, but unfortunately, it was already taken. So I had to use patrickaikenwastaken.com. I like that it rhymes. And if you have a hard time remembering it, you can also go to patrickaikenmakesbacon.com because it'll take you to patrickaikenwastaken.com. But what if someday I go missing and people try and set up a website to track me down? They'll want to use patrickaikenwastaken.com, but it's already been taken. So they'll have to use patrickaikenwastaken.com. It's just a mess. But speaking of messes, I do want to talk about our good friend Glenn Spencer, who's leaving Aunt Ritas. But unfortunately, I'm all out of time, so I'll have to save my comments for the next event. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We'll see you on the next AIDS Walk.